2 days after my daughter's wedding, I thought I would give a little bit of advice and help to all the future mothers of the brides out there. My first piece of advice is let your daughter be herself, her unique self. She had a number of friends to choose from to be in her bridal party, and they decided to have 6. And so it was really a tricky decision for her, and she ended up going with 4 girls, 2 boys. And I think it was a great decision. At the end of the day, actually, we needed the boys to help with her very heavy dress. But she was a bit worried because that's not the tradition, right? And I think that one of the things I've learned through this whole wedding escapade is that weddings are not like they used to be. And if you want to have a unique wedding and do it your way, you should absolutely do it your way. And everything that Anna designed for her wedding turned out to be beautiful. Even the venue commented that it was one of the most beautiful setups that they had ever seen. We thought about the candles and the extra expense of the linens and some of those things, but at the end of the day, it just looked wonderful. And I'm so pleased that I let her do it her way. So can I encourage you, let the bride be the bride. It's actually about her and not about you, even though you're probably paying for it. I know. I've got a little bit of advice about that as well. When they finish school, if you've still got kids at school and you're wondering about, weddings much later in life, can I encourage you, put the school fees aside. That is my number one tip, because we realised sort of a couple of years ago, we sort of had all this extra money and I wasn't quite sure what it was all about. Then I realised it was the school fees that I was no longer paying. If I had put those school fees aside, it would have made paying for the wedding a whole lot easier. So now my best advice to everybody is put the school fees aside after they finished, save them up. When you hit, a number, a lot, put them aside, and that will help you absolutely pay for that wedding. A couple of other small things. I didn't want to go separately to the wedding, so I actually went in the wedding car with my husband and my daughter. And it was great. We just had those final few minutes together just before we got there, and it was lovely. And then I was sort of, a little bit mother henish. I don't think I became the bridezilla, Godzilla mother-in-law, but there was a few little things that we disagreed about. And, at the end of the day, it was all okay and it all worked out. And I did truly relax and enjoy the day. And that's really my third bit of advice: relax and enjoy the day. So top 3, let her do it her way, save money from school fees to pay for it, and enjoy every second.